Hamtunshaire, the last Saxon stronghold.
And very heavily guarded. King
Alfred. Is Guthrum Jarl there with his army?
He is. He and Ubba have gathered a sizable force and intend on launching an attack on Alfred soon. If we support their assault, England will fall to us. A pagan land where a multitude of gods may freely roam.
I will go to Hamtunshaire and speak with Guthrum. Send word to our allies to gather in the Thames just outside the Shire.
I will. May the gods share in this, our final victory.
I should go. What is it?
Eivor, you must not go. You must not. The signs, the portents, they shout and wail. Your leaving will be our doom.
Speak clearly, Volker. What have you seen?
I have thrown the bones. I have stirred the offal of beasts. And in the rising steam, I saw the end of it all. Though this battle you may win, this war you will not. Your foe will be your master. Your hope will be your grief. This is fate. Our fate.
I thank you for this, Volker. But the yarns of fate are too frayed for me to follow now. I owe this fight to my friends and allies, and I will see it through.
Go then, with great care. But know that the home you leave will not be the home to which you return.
Eivor, you come at Guthrum's call. It is good to see you.
And you, Soma. There's an uneasy peace here. Both armies with their hackles up. Was blood spilled?
No, we took Wareham without resistance. These Saxons accompany their lord as we stand beside Guthrum.
So this fort is not the sum of his ambitions. Guthrum's plan is to bring the Saxons to the table.
If he can win the peace without a fight, he will do so.
And how likely is that?
Just now they sit on their thumbs in the church, talking in circles. Come, I will take you to him.
Who's Guthrum meeting here? Is it Alfred?
That's right. The King of the West Saxons has agreed to negotiate. Seems we have him on the back foot.
Guthrum should be careful. Alfred speaks with Loki's tongue.
Guthrum is not a babe at teat, Eivor.
Nor is Alfred. If he has come, it is for his own advantage.
Then give us counsel. Stand by Guthrum, show our strength. The King of Hayseeds will soon be humbled, trust me.
We took this town as if it were a straw hall. Do not challenge me, Elf King.
Your show of swagger and strength has my attention, Guthrum. But we agreed on terms. What more do you want?
The crown of Wessex.
Wessex has a king, and that king has the backing of the Almighty. Yours is a fever dream, Dane.
We need not ask for it, Goodwin. We will take it, as we have taken all the kingdoms of England.
Ah, Eivor. Our blunted tool returns, Lord.
I have given you all I care to. A Danegeld to leave Wareham. You swore an oath upon the cross, and that pagan hammer.
And when you scurry back to whatever shit-soaked hovel you crawled from, we will release your men.
Speak again, handmaid, and I will feed your tongue to Eivor's raven.
A fair trade. We already have your cock.
Are we done with this pissing contest? If Guthrum has given you his word, then he will honor it. We will leave this town.
You have 1 day. Do not test the king's patience further, or our men will return to Wareham with force.
And if you doubt, runs red with the blood of your countrymen. Their commander, what did his men cry as he fell? Ula? Uba? Yes, that was it. Remember, you have taken my silver. In return, I expect your honor. I will await news of your retreat in Chippenham.
Uber dead? It cannot be! Gods, I will tear that Saxon's skin from his bones if this is true!
Alfred hisses with a snake tongue, but he gains nothing from this lie.
When news of this spreads through the camp, no Saxon will survive the day.
Oh, I have no intention of cowing to that milksack, now more than ever.
Every great Norse who sent to Valhalla, I'll send 10 to your house! You won't burn Wareham stuff! I'll spread your welcome!
Jesus Christ! Help me stand against the filthy heathen threat!
Your godson has forsaken you, Sexton!
You have no other day! Let's flee you!
It's too late, little man. Our gods have spoken before and wit. This is our England now.
after cooling in the sun and field. You'll burn in hell, traitorous scum! I will feast on your marrow in Valhalla!
You're going down! Strike with me! The Lord Lord! Good eggs on you! Damn you!
Their prayers go unanswered this day. We should find Soma.
Stand firm, all! Do not lose your nerve!
This place is routed, Soma.
Good work. We leave now. There are forest ruins just east of here, along the road. Come on, men! Move!
Saxons ahead!
Now get round the side! To hell with you!
Mine! Run down the stragglers!
Watch your face. Slide past this way. Die! Die!
Fight! Odin owns you!
Where's your king now, Saxons? Cowering like a mouse!
Let's strip the dog off!
All right for that!
Forgive me,
For
strength!
Uba! His blood soaks your soul!
Every soul we meet sent to their god! Let us keep moving!
Thanks, Eivor. The ruins are close!
More Saxons! Draw your weapons!
The ruins are close! Keep moving!
Where's your king now, Saxons? Cowering like a mouse!
I'll kill you! Cut down the stragglers! Every Saxon is eager to... We can rest here a moment. Now, tell me what you know of that breaker of rings. Weak and wretched troll.
Alfred is a wily fox. He appears frail, but draws upon an inner strength. He will not be easy to oust.
Fury will fuel my army and my claim.
It will not be enough. You must find a weakness.
Yes, that is why I called you here. Do you balk at the opportunity to bury the Saxon king?
I must first hear a plan to balk at.
Alfred spoke of Chippenham, a squat hovel of sheep and peasants.
So why does he go there, and not to Winchester? Your scouts must know, they're the best in England.
A holiday feast, their Saxon Christ Mass. Alfred will warm his heels by the fire, while Ubba lies cold in an English field.
I've called upon my allies to join us in this fight, but I must know where to send them. Is Chippenham our final prize?
It is. But I will need my men for the coming fight as well. The hostages Alfred took. If there is a chance to save them.
We will not lose more friends today. Where are they held?
A place further ahead through this forest. They call it Hampton Blockade.
Somer, ride north to the Thames and lead my allies south. They should be gathered by now.
I will.
Gather on the river passing Chippenham. The rest of you set up camp there. I called you Raven Feeder once.
There's much to come, Guthrum, before we can rest with mead in our hands and songs in our ears.
I will crush Alfred's skull with my bare hands if Ubba is dead.
We cannot dwell on this, even if it's true. If you want the throne, only strategy will deliver it.
Or bloody wrath will steal it. I will follow this Alfred, hound his heels. Revenge burns.
A wise man once told me, we do not dash ourselves against hopeless courses. We arrive expected, strike swift.
You turn my words against me now, Wolf-Kissed.
I took them too hard in my darkest times, my friend.
And Sigurd? He is back with you?
My brother's story is a long one, and for another time. Ridding the land of a strong ruler will make Wessex harder to tame.
You almost sound like you respect him, Eivor.
I've come to understand the trials of leadership, Guthrum. It is hard not to, when you cradle something as fragile as life within your hands. Stretch your wings, Sunan. Show me what lies ahead. Yeah!
There. This is the blockade. The hostages must be in these buildings. What is your plan?
You tread quietly, so as not...
Let's go.
Tread quietly, so as not... We can tread quietly so as not to alert the guards. But I can raid this place in a moment with my crew.
I will follow your lead.
Can you see your men?
No, but we must keep looking.
Enough skulking!
These Saxons do not deserve compassion. I will wash my blade in their blood.
I told you Guthrum wouldn't leave us here.
Come on! We have the advantage!
Guthrum, some of your men.
Horrendous now! With me! Watch for my lead! God's justice awaits, coward! Oh, that's true! Blood! Feel my breath on your neck! There! Pick the coward up!
Go to the camp near Chippenham. Find your countrymen there.
We'll pay back the Saxons.
There is a camp set up north by Chippenham. Go there.
As long as I can cut some Saxons down, I don't care where we face them.
Are you Guthrum's men?
True things.
Every Saxon who spat at me will die.
You will have your chance, but don't be foolhardy. Let your steps take you far from here to a camp near Chippenham.
Thank you, Eivor. You did a great deed here. Their families will raise a cup to you.
I need no thanks, Guthrum. Let us speak more when we are safely away. We're safe here. Let us speak, Guthrum. You should join your people at the camp.
Your bravery, your leadership, Eivor. You wear it well. Since last we spoke.
You judged me fairly, Guthrum. Harsh, though your words were. But I do not make the same mistake twice.
How is your brother, Sigurd?
He lives, a changed man. But he is free of full case torment.
Will this all be worth it in the end? Everything we have done? Everything we have sacrificed to win this land? Sometimes I dream of soothed black furrowed earth. And blood seeping from seedlings, poisoning our future.
We must believe our way of life will survive. Our fates are woven, but our deeds forge our destiny.
And so to our final battle. We will wait for you at the camp.
Guthrum, my Jarl. We must speak.
Another matter that needs my attention. I will meet you at the camp.
Alfred spoke of Uba meeting his end at the Avon River, west of Hamtunscire. I fear the worst, but I must know. Shouldn't be seen here. A hood should work. Best not to draw attention here.
Control that beast! I wonder what the old ones think of this. Hardly gives you any pride. Not with me.
You Eivor a lot, my love.
I know. This last affray, I hope the debt will be cleared. I long to return home to our own world.
Eivor, you made it unscathed.
They came from all over England.
I never thought it possible, Eivor, that you would rally Saxons and Norse under your black feather.
They see the tyranny of this elf king. He would crush them all under heel and plug their hearts with his god.
So what is the plan, Eivor?
When is their feast day?
A few nights from now, but their revelry has already begun. We should
That
attack
is
now.
unwise. Soldiers pace the paths of the village.
Then the night of the feast, under cover of darkness. That is when we will strike.
Uba will not have died in vain.
Let us plan our approach. But whatever happens, Alfred is mine.
They are not expecting us. We should not meet much resistance.
Then quietly through the fields. It will already be too late once they see us.
Your young Saxons can be our eyes to the west. Better to keep their soft...
My scouts reported that a few nobles have arrived.
Good. If we capture the Thanes, there will be no danger.
And we could persuade them to support a new king of Wessex. I will subdue the lords.
Take Deolaf and Tefta with you. They could prove useful in convincing the Thanes. Rhoda, take Edki and Stowe and capture the garrison. Make quick work of any Saxons that dare cross into the village.
Gladly, Eivor.
We each know our parts. May they blunt their swords against our might. Tonight, Wessex's last resistance will crumble.
I follow you, Eivor.
And I!
Be ravening wolves and croaking ravens. Stand firm, your axe arms strong, and together, we will win this final battle! And remember, Alfred is mine! Soma, with me. Everyone else, go quickly to the village. Advance! Be on the lookout for any stray guards. Get to the village and wait for my signal. Hey! Let's smoke the rat out of his guard's house.
Must be blocked from the other side.
Thunen, guide me. Alfred! Face me, and I will spare the last of Wessex my torch!
Did you think my king would turn his back on you, Eivor? When your knife is smeared with the blood of Wareham?
Stand aside, Goodwin. I come for Alfred.
Alfred is long gone. And this good Christian feast, a cup of honey wine, to trap some wasps.
Where is he?
Calling his allies to his side. All those who wish to see Wessex under one god. You cannot win England with your sorry crew of deluded farmers and godless fools.
At least I wouldn't leave them to die as I scurry—
You have no understanding of duty, the loyalty I freely give. His plan for England, for the world, is worth the cost of my life.
Then sing your tuneless hymns.
Come, Raven Feeder, do your worst. Such empty fury. It does not matter. As long as Alfred is safe.
Your life means so little. You are beaten, Goodwin.
Beaten? No, not so. By my death, my lord may live.
Alfred used you, fool. He threw you in my path. For what? He only delays what is inevitable.
Kill me then. It makes no odds. For here you stand, bloody and breathless, no closer to my king, no closer. This island will never be your home, Eivor. You will not subdue her with vicious force, or win her with cocksure words. We Saxons will always stand firm, shoulder by shoulder against thieves and tyrants, whose envious eyes fall upon England.
No. I will use you as you used me. A few hours in the company of my men, and you will lead us to your...
That I cannot allow.
The men of Wessex! They came from every house and hovel!
Soma, fall back!
For life! For glory!
Soma!
For Valhalla!
No! Worms, take it!
Remain steadfast. Survive. Focus, we have this.
Raven bait! What's my lead? Fire! There!
Dead. Guthrum! I need you fighting with the rest!
These men will not surrender! And one little cock-flogger barricaded himself behind that door there!
I will find a way in! I will find a way in!
Leave me be! I'm no threat to you!
I need to see if Broder has taken the garrison. Good work, Guthrum. I hope the rest have fared as well.
Saxon boys were ambushed. One lays wounded.
Hold these men back! I'll find them.
Go away!
Gunwald! Come, get up! This is no time for weep wailing!
I cannot. And there is a blackness closing in around my eyes. It frightens me.
Forgive me, Humwald. I should have been quicker.
No. No.
Hunwald, listen to me. You survived the Battle of Bottleston. Do not let this scratch best you now.
I'm so cold.
You will warm yourself with mead and dancing yet, my friend.
Perhaps not, Eivor.
He will pull you to his breast. Sob bright words of welcome.
I am glad to have known you.
There was nothing. I need to see if Broder has taken the garrison.
The garrison has more defenders than we hoped. My men are being slaughtered.
I will find a way to open the gates from the inside.
Hurry! These waves of reinforcements are hell sent.
Your time is come. Get behind if you can. You will pay!
make sure the garrison stays under our control. I need to help the others.
Finish you! Come, brother. Hey, I'm Billy.
They're weakened! Let us finish this!
Billy, you would know who cleaves your skull.
These Danes defy our god and king! You fucking Wessexians will not move on Mercia! Stand true! God protects us on his day of feasts! You will not rout us, interlopers! Not on this Christ Mass!
Remember Bracky's double
Stand true! God protects us on his day of feasts!
I'll kill you!
Come on! You will not rout us, interlopers! Not on this Christ Mass! These Danes defy our god and king!
The hell with you!
You will not rout us, interlopers! Not on this Christ Mass! Stand true! God protects us on his day of feasts!
You.
These Danes defy our god and king! You will not rout us, interlopers! Not on this Christ Mass! These Danes defy our god and king! Stand true! God protects us on his day of feasts!
Oh, God!
These Danes defy our god and king!
us on his day of feasts!
That's it! They're fleeing! The last of the Saxons are fleeing!
Chip it
The battle is won!
Head to the wounded and gather in the square! They are routed! The city is ours! Wessex!
Good from Jarl. We are not with...
Their king is fled! His patsy struck down! Defeat rings loud in their ear!
Guthrum, hear me!
Soma? Dead? She has gone to the endless feast.
Many fought for us and died.
Are you ready to honor them?
Yes, there's nothing more to say.
Time to send our friends to their great reward. Will you do the honors?
Nothing awaits them. They lived, they died, and now their bodies will burn to cinders. Their saga ends here.
Well, do not share that with them.
Victory is ours. But it came at a great cost. Soma Jarlskona, who stood at Guthrum's right hand. She will live on in our memories, from now to the end of days. And to Hjor, warrior, husband, and a friend, he made the ultimate sacrifice. I here repay it. And to Hunwald, whose kind heart has now led him to his father's side. May his God welcome him with open arms. Let us send them on their way. All our beloved dead, our fallen warriors, and speed them to their end. Guthrum.
When the Reeve died, did he take comfort in knowing he would soon...
He was strangely peaceful in the end.
We stumble through our years, ravenous. grasping, spilling. This life is never enough. Would it not soothe you to know there is something beyond all?
I think the afterlife men hope for is only a reflection. All I wish for now is to live among the friends I've made. That
Alfred made me swear fealty upon the cross of it burned between my fingers, as if I had pulled it from the... I have not felt its like before.
What will you do now?
Whatever I must do. England is my
I shall return to Swanborough and tell her of Hunwald's fate. Better the news comes from me than a stranger.
It's a fine day, Eivor.
Eivor?
Swanborough,
No. Gods, no. Don't say it, please, Eivor. Don't say it.
I am sorry. He fought bravely and turned the tide to secure victory.
Oh, gods. I know he would have fainted.
He walks among warriors now.
Yes.
I know words are poor salve for a wounded heart, and know that we are here for you, always, should you need us.
Good to see.
Hamtunshaire has fallen, and with it the kingdom of Wessex.
Rest then. You have...
On the backs of so many...